I'm here today to share my passion about marketing and sales. Now that you refer sales is a different thing in Portugal. We have not so distinguishable in a way. So I'm here not today to share all my passions, but because there are several, believe me, nothing illegal, I can assure you. So one of my greatest passion, that is sales and marketing, like I said, but more especially my passion with people, to understand people. So actually this remembers me a story. When I was younger, my grandfather used to have a small grocery store. More like off of this building, this room, for you to imagine it. And I used to, I don't know, for about 4 or 5 years, I used to go there after school and spend all the afternoons listening to his stories, and especially the customer stories. At the time, don't get me wrong, because I love at times to understand, to know all that kind of people, all that kind of stories. I really enjoy the times, but I didn't quite understand why he spent so much time listening his customer stories. So one day, feeling that I'm wiser than him, and maybe I'm not, that was one of the lessons. I didn't have the maturity to understand, and I asked him, why do you spend so much time listening to his customers? Shouldn't you be selling products? I don't know. And he looked at me, smiled, and he said, a happy customer is a customer that always returns, even pays with a smile, and with some money, we hope. But I continued not to get it. Only a few years later, I remember I was, I think, working with my father. By the way, my father works for an insurance company. And this client was complaining because one car came off nowhere, he wants to collect money, and I know that some of you are familiar with this. People are very creative, telling the stories to collect money from the insurance company. So he was saying, and I said, I finally got it. What my grandfather wanted to say in that day, or we tried to say that day, that people are defined by the stories that they tell. I think it's fair to say people are a collection of stories. And maybe a few are already wondering why I'm speaking only about people and not only about products. Why? Because I'm speaking about marketing and sales. But I think products are also a collection, but of ideas. So I think I got the lesson that he wants to say. If we get to know well our customer by the stories that he tells, and we sell the right idea, maybe we don't need to put so much effort selling the products. I think that was the lesson. To understand the meaning, the impact of a story, an idea on people's life. So I hope that we enjoy my story and the opportunity to share my passion. I hope to be given the opportunity to continue exchange stories with Microsoft, and maybe together we create even more interesting stories and share some lessons, you know. Once again, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity for share my passion. Why? I know why now. Because you share the same vision than me. To understand people, for then later to empower them. Thank you very much.
Really good. You have a storyteller right there. No, I thought it was great. I think if you can all learn from each other, I think just kind of listening to someone tell you a story and just bringing it home, you make connections and you remember. And that's, I think, what you learn from those 3 minutes. It's really hard. I mean, who's really going to sit and actually talk to you for just 3 minutes in the hopes that you remember? Actually, those stories really kind of stick in people's minds. And so, really good job. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
And thank you all. I think it was great and a really good idea, I think, from Patricia here. For me, it was the first time to do it, you know, in this scenario. I've done it myself as an MBA, but practicing alone, not with recruiters. So thank you to all for, you know, having the patience to hear me and also to tell us your stories. So thanks.
Thank you.